Hi, it's Deb from Deb's Days Designs, and I'm back with another sewing tutorial. Today we're making this adorable quilted Santa Claus trivet. We'll use raw edge applique for the Santa and fold the backing over to the front for the binding, making it a project that'll go together pretty darn fast. Use it in the kitchen for your holiday baking, on your dining room table for your Christmas Day dinner, or have your kids or grandkids leave it out on Christmas Eve so Santa has a special place to find his cookies and milk. Before I get started, I publish new content frequently, so be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel or stop by the blog at debsdays.com and check out my Etsy shop, Deb's Days Designs. That's where you'll find a digital version of this project. You can download it at home and print out the entire pattern. It has the materials list and cutting measurements, step-by-step written instructions, color photos, and the printable template. Or, to save paper, just read through the directions on your device and then print out just the template page. Alright, let's get this project started. Along with your regular sewing supplies for this project, you'll need scrap fabrics for the applique, a front fabric, a backing fabric, cotton batting, Insulbright, a paper-backed fusible web like Heat and Bond Light, fabric for an optional hanging loop, and of course the printable templates. First, trace the individual parts of the design onto the paper side of the fusible web. Cut out each piece about 1/4 inch outside the tracing lines. Following the manufacturer's directions, fuse the pieces to the wrong sides of the appropriate colors of fabrics and let them cool. Then cut out the pieces along the traced lines. Remove the paper backing from the fusible web and center and arrange the applique pieces on the front fabric, overlapping them as needed. When in place, the Santa should be about 1 inch from the top and bottom edges and about 1.5 inches from the sides. Fuse it into place. Finish the design by stitching around the raw edges of each of the fabric pieces with a blanket, zigzag, satin, or straight stitches. I like to try out different stitch lengths and widths on fabric scraps before I work on the applique, and I also like to wait to add the eyes until the applique is finished for a better placement. Place the backing fabric with the wrong side of the fabric facing up and center the batting and Insulbright on top. Place the applique piece on top and baste it in place to limit shifting during quilting. Quilt the piece as desired. Since we're using the backing as a binding, do not stitch past the front fabric piece. Trim the backing fabric so it measures 1¼ inches away from the edge of the front fabric. To create the binding and mitered corners, fold the corner of the backing so it meets the corner of the front piece and press it. Open up the fold and cut on the creased line. Fold the cut corner over the corner of the front piece and press it, and do the same for all 4 corners. Fold each side so the raw edges of the backing meet near the raw edges of the front and press it. Fold the backing over 1 more time so it becomes the binding on the front and press it. Follow the same technique all around the trivet, adjusting the mitered corners as necessary. Use fabric clips or pins to hold the binding in place. Top stitch around the outside near the open edge of the binding. If you'd like to make an optional hanging loop, use the technique we've used before. Fold the strip in half lengthwise with the wrong sides of the fabric facing each other, press it to make a crease, and open it back up. Fold one side to the midpoint crease and press it. Fold the other side to the midpoint crease and press it. Fold the entire piece over and press it. Top stitch about 1/8 inch from the edge all the way around the fabric strip. Fold the strip in half to make a loop and place the raw edges of the loop to the top of the back of the potholder between the top stitching and the edge of the potholder. Be sure the loop is facing down. Secure the loop in place by stitching over the potholder's previous top stitching. Press the loop up and stitch across it one last time to hold it in the upward position. And just like that, you have your own handmade Santa Claus potholder, trivet, or hot pad to use in your Christmas kitchen during the holiday season. If you'd like to see more quick and easy sewing projects like this one, check out some of my other video tutorials. See you next time with another project.